Hi everybody, welcome to a new video. Today is a very exciting day because we're starting a special series on the channel that I've been really looking forward to sharing with you guys, and I've just been very excited to film these videos, and yeah, I think it will be fun. It is definitely inspired by Boardgame Geek. They did this last year where they took a exit game advent calendar and played through all the days. So I'll be uploading every day on December one little video of this game. It will have like a riddle every day and have a little like story throughout. So this one is the mystery of the ice cave. So we're like trapped in an ice cave, I'm assuming, looking at the picture on the box. And I guess we're trying to escape because it's an exit game. And I'll probably be really bad at this and I'll fail a bunch of times, or maybe it's very frustrating to watch because you're like, oh my god, that's so obvious, and I just don't get it. But nonetheless, I feel like this would be a very fun adventure to go on together. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm just so curious to see what the riddles will be like, and let's do a little sneak peek. This is what it looks like. Yeah. All right. So today obviously is day one, and I won't be doing an intro every day. So I'll just do an intro for this video, and from then on out, it will just have like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, like a title card, and then straight to me playing, because I'm not gonna do 24 intros. I could, would not be awful or anything, but just like, I feel like it will be real like, oh, day two, and then that's it. So yeah, I'm just gonna do title card, try to find some like cute Christmassy music that I can put underneath it, and we're gonna play a little riddle every day. Let's go. Okay, here we are. Oh my gosh, I'm excited but nervous. So yeah, we're gonna open it up. And it has these like books. Let me just take those out first. Okay, so this one is the storybook. We can't look at this one yet, so we're just gonna put that to the side. So we're gonna start with this one. So this is the first episode, so this might take quite a bit of reading. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we get this riddle thing. But let's read first. What's the story? This is definitely not what you had in mind to your pre-Christmas ski trip. Taken by surprise by an avalanche, you take cover in a rock alcove using the last of your strength before the snow buries everything behind you. Although you are safe for now, how do you get back out of here? You look around and discover that you are trapped in a cave. The way back is blocked, so your only hope is to press on ahead. Make a move and start exploring the cave. You may be able to find another exit. Game components. So we have the storybook. Help book with instructions. You can find help if you are stuck. Okay. We get the decoder tablet. That's this. Decoder strips in the help book. We have that. And additional secret material for the riddles hidden behind the 24 doors of the advent calendar. Game setup. Before you can start, you need to prepare the decoder. Take some scissors and carefully cut out the 3 decoder strips down here. Oh, so we need them to be separate strips. Okay. Then thread them through the holes in the decoder too. Oh, I see. Okay, let me grab a scissors. So I'm guessing there's nothing behind here that we're gonna just tear this off. And we're gonna cut this. So this is now how it works. Wonderful. Did this say? You will find an arrow and an exit symbol on the back of each strip. Oh, like so. Okay. You only ever need to pay attention to the arrows and the exit symbols, which are beneath one another in the center. The decoder table is ready to use. Place it on the table together with the storybook. Additional game materials. You will also need pens, a ballpoint pen, a black waterproof pen, at least one pair of scissors and some paper for notes, should you need it. Okay, so I have a pen nearby me. I don't have paper for notes nearby, but if I need it, I will grab it. And everything else we will find. All right. So, in this game, the advent calendar itself is your game board. You also have the storybook where you will find out how you came to be in this predicament, and every day has an introductory chapter that continues to tell the story. Other than this, you don't have anything else available to you at the start of the game. Do the following every day. Carefully tear out the current calendar page from the storybook along the perforated line. The date for the current day can be found at the top of the page in the pad. Read the introductory chapter. Open the next door as soon as you are told to do so in the text. Behind this door you will find various things that will help you to solve the riddle of the day. Solve the riddle in general. You may and must use everything you find in the current room or in the storybook. This is the only way to solve the current riddle. All right, let's look at our first story. Wow. All right, let's see. Okay, you take a few last steps through deep powder snow and turn around. Your gaze wanders over the snow-covered valley. Down there in that tiny town, people are probably already busy decorating their homes ready for Christmas. You take a few deep breaths and the cold air burns in your lungs, already strained from the climb. But at least there is air, clear and pure. No comparison to the city air that you, unlike your friends, left behind you. Your friends only seemed bothered about Christmas this and Christmas that. Not the only ones either, given how deserted the ski lifts and slopes seem to be. You quietly celebrate your decision to take a spontaneous skiing holiday alone. It's wonderfully serene up here. You look around and finally find the trail markers that will lead you to the best ski run in the area. You leave the beautiful panorama behind and follow the signpost over the next hill. As you strap your skis under your boots, it suddenly becomes strangely dark. Deep grey clouds have gathered over you and threaten to block out the daylight. Thankfully, the snow still reflects enough light to continue, but you will need to step up a gear if you want to really enjoy the descent. As you begin to ski in earnest, thick snowflakes begin to fall. This doesn't improve your view, but there is still nothing to worry about. Your skis slide rhythmically over the top snow, and you enjoy the solitude. On the slope ahead, you spot a long metal rod protruding from the snow. You slow down and stop. Is this still a slope marker? The flakes are falling more and more densely, and you are beginning to find it difficult to orient yourself. A little further along, you see a second steel pole. It is not necessarily the usual kind of marker, but after all, this is not a busy run either. You continue on down the slope more cautiously. As you ski, you notice more and more bare rocks around you. This can't be right, can it? Your path leads alongside high rock faces and dangerous-looking abysses. Did the metal marker lead you in the right direction? You decide to take a short break. After all, the situation can only be improved with a snack and a chance to sit down and plan in peace how to safely return to the main run. Searching, you let your gaze wander over the slopes. Suddenly, something cracks loudly behind you. You turn around, but all you can see is snow and rock. Then you hear a deep rumble. The mountain seems to tremble and your keys start to vibrate. The snow begins to move under your feet and a sliver of panic seizes you. An avalanche. Your heart is racing. Your mind screams over and over, "Damn, damn, damn! Help, help, help!" But your body instinctively knows what to do and takes control. You lean into your skis and head in the same direction as the tumbling snow. Behind and beside you, the white mass thunders down, and now all you can think about is not getting buried in it. The snow seems to be forcing you directly towards a sheer rock wall, and your mind clicks into gear. You have to change course right now, otherwise you will be crushed between the snow and the rocks. But what is that? Is that a hole in the rock? You feel a glimmer of hope and twist your body around with all your might. You dive into the alcove and feel the push of snow forcing you deeper inside. Then the world turns black before your eyes. Woof! This is a lot of reading, guys. I'm already out of breath. Okay. A little later, you awaken and find yourself on an icy rock floor. You're half covered in rubble and snow, but you can move. You struggle to catch your breath as you stomp free and warily straighten yourself upright. It takes a while for your body to stop shaking, and a few tears run down your cheeks. That was so close. You can't believe that you survived. The rumbling outside has now stopped. Instead, there is an eerie silence. You hastily throw off your skis, sticks and ski mask. You grab your mobile phone from the inside of your pocket of your jacket. But there is no reception and you don't have a transmitter. You test whether you can make a hole through the snow with your ski poles, but you quickly come across ice sheets and rubble. You won't get any further here. Somehow you have to get out of this place. By the time you are missed and someone finds you here in the avalanche, you will have long since starved to death. Wonderful. You turn away from the buried entrance. With icy fingers, you turn on your mobile phone torch and shine it in all directions. What you thought was a niche in the rock seems more like a corridor. You trace your fingertips along the walls. They are peculiarly smooth and even. A few meters in front of you, the passage opens to a larger cave. The light of your torch doesn't go very far, and stalagmites and stalactites throw shadows across the cave. You try to recall the name of the stalactites that have grown into one another, of which there are also a few here, but you just can't think of it. You are slowly regaining some of your optimism. If there is an entrance, might there also be an exit? You decide to explore the cave as systematically as possible and start to move forward. Small stones continue to crunch under your bulky ski boots. You keep your torch shining into the darkness. There, a few meters in front of you, something is glistening. But what? You move away from the wall to take a closer look. The nearer you get, the more sure you are that it has to be ice. But not just a simple block of ice. No, it almost looks like a figure. As if someone tried to make a bear out of ice. What a strange place for sculpture. Is that on the front? This maybe? Or these? These kind of look like men. Just then, you kick something and a metallic clank sounds in the stillness. You shine the torch downward and discover a rusty carabiner, which you must have caught with your shoe. I don't know what that is. Not far away is a frayed rope. Perhaps there are leftover from transporting the ice sculptures? You let your gaze wander and find more surprising things. 2 pickaxes, a dusty box full of tattered rope, and an old tin can containing rusty nails. Finally, you discover a rag bag of old helmets. Slowly, a new idea comes to you. Might an expedition to this cave have taken place in the past? Next to all the junk lies a new surprise. Gigantic mountain boots. A look at the shoe sole tells you size 18. They're definitely the biggest boots you've ever seen. In any case, they are not an alternative to your ski boots, and you put them back again. But the boots look pretty new and somebody must have left them here. You shine the light more thoroughly and around you and discover more of these ice sculptures. You are particularly impressed by an extremely detailed life-size bear figure. Behind it stands a huge eagle, and further back 2 strange monk-like ice figures flank a flight of stairs. Oh, that's these 2. These ones, yeah. I'm not seeing the bear and the eagle in this picture, but that's okay. Your eyes slide back to, wait a minute, a staircase? You quickly rush towards it. You weren't mistaken, the 2 identical ice figures actually stand on a staircase carved into the rock. With shaky knees, you begin to climb the stairs. After a few meters, you notice a light in the distance. Is anyone here? As glad as you would be to find help, it occurs to you that the inhabitants must be pretty odd to live in such a crazy house. And what would they eat? Hopefully not skiers. Now that some light is shimmering in the distance, you turn off your torch to adjust your eyes to the darkness. You try to be as quiet as possible. After all, you never know what might be ahead of you. But the faint shimmer magically attracts you, and you continue to climb the stairs towards a doorway. The first riddle begins on the calendar page December 1st. Carefully tear out the calendar page before reading it. Let's do that. You walk up the last steps of the stone staircase. Pressed against the wall, you peer into the room in front of you. The cave glimmers with a ghostly blue light. You wait for a second, but since you hear nothing there, you venture further. Behind a stack of nailed shut wooden boxes, you spot a large metal grate, an exit. You immediately hurry towards it, but after a good shake, you can tell it will not open easily. Then you discover a strong-looking lock. You focus your torch on the lock for a closer look. It is a combination lock, but what code opens it? There is also a small piece of paper caught in the lock, which of course you read through immediately. At first, you don't know what to do with the strange clue. You let your eyes wander. Next to the boxes, there are all kinds of other things strewn around. You actually find some matches that you used to light a few candles. You can now put your phone away again. You look at the other objects that are lying around this supposed warehouse. Several of the objects still look relatively usable and could be of help to you. And of course, the mysterious artist also left a few ice sculptures behind. Especially striking is a gigantic ice swan perched in an alcove. You take another look at the clue on the mysterious note. Is there anything else on here that will help you determine the correct number code? Now open door 1. Behind you will find one riddle card A, one swan. Okay, we open this. There is one number here that already has a number, or one door that has a number. So I guess we open this one. Okay. Ooh, and we can look inside. I'll try to zoom in. I can see some things that are probably useful for this clue. So I can see the bear. You guys can see because it's like on the sides, on the inside. I see a bear. I see a helmet with a 5 and a ski number 7. I see something else that has a 6. The snow boots have number 3. A flashlight has number 1. And I have here a burner, like something you can like cook a pan on, number 2, and a backpack number 8. And then there is a gate with the padlock on it. I'll try to maybe take some pictures and put them on the screen. Whoops. Okay, so we have riddle card A, and we have a swan that we can apparently take out of the paper. I just took this out of there. So we have a swan right here. There's also these ones that come out, the little diamond shapes. I'm not sure if I meant to do this, but let's just do that. Okay, so this is what I now have. And we have the riddle. Let's see. What cool things you find in this cave? There are sculptures that deceive the eye. The items in the room help you crack the code from left to right. Sculptures that deceive the eye. From left to right. What do I need to do with this swan? Do I need to like put it in there? I already don't know what to do. Okay. Can't get this one out of here. So we have a swan. We have 2 little ice crystals. And we have a bunch of numbered items that from left to right. Oh, there's also something on the floor. A rope with a 9. Sorry that my face is in the screen. And a map with a 4. What cool things you find? Cool things. So maybe cool things? There are sculptures that deceive the eye. From left to right. I have no idea. What am I supposed to do with the swan? All right, let me look at the hint. Because okay, oh, so you flip it like this. First clue. Oh, that's cute. Okay, what a beautiful swan. Unfortunately, he cannot help you in any way. Did you notice the small blue diamonds? Yes. What could all that be about? Okay, so we need to use the small diamonds. Maybe I use it like what I was trying to do, like try to see if like numbers line up maybe. Let me fold this. Not sure if I'm supposed to do that, but we're doing it. So it kind of fits inside like that. Gosh, I have no idea. I don't know. Sculptures deceive the eye. How would they be deceiving me? I don't know. As in, these are my eyes. So there's colors on them. So obviously we need numbers and we need them to have a color in some way. So there's some items that are red, some are more yellowish, and some are blue. There's only 2 blue ones. It's the like burner and the skis. I don't see any other blue items. No. I don't think so. Hold on, let me look. No. So the blue is either a 2 or a 7. So that I do know. The others we have multiple of. So I have 3 red ones. And the rest is all yellow. So there's like 4 yellow ones. Okay, I'm gonna try to put the box upright for a second. So sorry about that. I have no idea. We're gonna go to clue number 2. Because it's such a difficult puzzle. Probably so obvious. Have a look at what's left when you remove the swan from the die cut sheet. You can also press out the small diamonds. You may then need to place the strange item card so that the holes where the diamonds were are directly on top of the diamonds on riddle card A. Oh. Okay. Find the items in the room. Find the red. Oh, look. Okay, so it says find the red items in the room. Wow. Okay. So, as I've said, there's 3 red items from left to right, the riddle card says. So we have 8, 1, 5. One. 5. Okay, so we are gonna flip this around without moving them. That's quite difficult actually. Okay, so now we follow the directions. So we go top left, left, right. Moon, diamond, diamond. Okay. That's 2. Wow. This is gonna be so great, guys. I'm gonna have to use all the riddles probably, or all the clues, because I suck. But that was fun. Okay, I'm very excited about this. We'll get more into it once we learn, but the holes, the little doors will have like pictures and stuff inside them. and I won't be able to show that very well. So I'm gonna try to show that as best I can. So I'm sorry if that might be difficult at sometimes. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with day 2.